basketball player. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, because everyone wants to be LeBron, right? Everyone wants to be Michael Jordan. Well, he's like, that's past now, but everyone wants to be, make millions of dollars, right? You don't really need statistics to understand that if the entire black adolescent male population of the United States attempts to be the next big basketball player, the odds any one of them have of reaching that acclaimed status are one in several million, probably several tens of millions at best, right? There will be a number of young black men who, with natural talent combined with a huge amount of effort, will become good, even professional basketball players. But only one or two of them will ascend to the heights that Michael Jordan or LeBron got. But they keep doing it anyways. You know why? Because a lot of them are in fucking, goddamn it, America, fucking desperate fucking poverty. Like, literally, this is a nation, most powerful nation in the world, their military could kill everybody on the planet, right? Don't even have to go home to refuel. Just, okay, we're gonna head east. When we get back to California, we're done. Like, and they're like, yeah, but, you know, black kids in school, you know, we shouldn't feed them lunch. That's liberal democratic bullshit. So a lot of these black kids are in desperate, stupid fucking financial straits. And what they see is a rich, successful black guy. You know, okay, so they now have President Obama they can point to and say, yeah, okay, black guys can actually succeed at stuff besides fucking basketball, right? But the media exposure they see is not a lot of black lawyers and a lot of black cops and a lot of black businessmen. They see rich, respected black basketball player, rich, respected black hip-hop artist, and black guy with a gun number 3 on Law and Order. That's it, right? Okay, so Tumblr whines about privilege a lot. Those of us who are white can start naming off famous white action heroes, businessmen, political leaders. Yeah, I just said 3 things and each of you could think of one of them and we get different answers, right? Asians, which there are a lot of here, right? Let's go down to Chinatown and see like Dr. Henry Kwok's name on fucking everything, right? Or let's go to like the Chamber of Commerce and see, okay, granted a lot of the Asian success is centered around business, but you know, fuck it, whatever, right? The black kids in America, they see their options, generally speaking, and I'm not saying their experience is because I don't have their experience, but what I'm saying is when they look at media, when they hear what they're being told by their culture around them, what they see is your options are sell drugs, shoot people, go to jail, and have a white guy put you there, or be a rich basketball player. So they spend $200 fucking on shoes instead of lunch, and they play basketball. So coming back to the manga thing, natural talent means absolutely dick, hard effort counts for everything, okay? So if you want to succeed at this, and I strongly encourage you to do so, you need to realize, 1, the statistical odds of your becoming super famous and successful are minuscule. Do not expect to be invited to conventions because you are super awesome and we will pay for you. Do expect that, and the artist friends of mine give me this advice, after 10 years of backbreaking work, you should achieve moderate success that enables you to make a living at doing the thing. And that doesn't matter what that is. Like, I did 10 years grinding at computer skills, and now I make hilariously large amounts of money sitting downtown Calgary, and oil goes, and my company's like, oh man, we're gonna make so much money. Because people buy our software when they need to save money in the oil field. And then oil goes up. And our company goes, oh God, we're gonna make so much money because people use our software to make more oil in the oil field. So I'm sitting there like, I wanna buy a condo this year. Wow! It took me 10 years. Nobody's inviting me to a convention, but 10 years of grindingly hard work and poof, success. So, get these books. and then spend 10 fucking years bleeding out of your fingers, and not because you masturbated too long. And I mean, if you're doing yaoi comics, that might be part of the creative process. I don't know, that's not my deal. But you've got 10 years of killer work. You're about to explain something to me.
I'm 12.
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared.
This is good. So if you start now, and I mean art, not masturbating. In 10 years, and what I mean is, during class, Doodle, because seriously, hands up, anyone who here, thinking back to high school, oh, I'm 12, I'm gonna go to school in high school, I can't wait to spend the next 6 fucking years in high school. Who would rather have just gone, I'm gonna spend like, okay, 12 to 15, I'm just gonna hang out with my parents at work and learn how to operate a till and do customer service. And then when I turn 16, because I know how to deal with money and people, I'm just gonna go to Europe for a year and just bomb around Europe and hopefully not get raped because I know not to take drugs from strangers. And then I'll come back at 17, spend a year studying, write my GED, go to college, get a STEM degree, because art degrees pay shit and teach you nothing. And then by the time I'm 22, I'll have actually learned something. Who would rather go to high school than that? Why the fuck would you guys rather, social stuff, right?
I want to be an engineer, so high school learning the physics and things like that was kind of a bit.
Okay, yeah. Okay. The STEM courses in high school, yes.
I want to be a director and artist, though not good as art. I tried 9 years.
Yeah.
I figured it out, so I went to film instead.
That's good.
Great to study people, that's why.
Yeah, okay. So, there were 4 people who put their hands up that said high school was a better idea. High school, and I'm not saying you shouldn't try in high school, but I slept through.
Work towards your goals.
Yeah, work your society to go to high school, Your mom may say, go to high school. I'm saying if your mom makes you go to high school by all means, but if you want to be a great artist, just fucking doodle in class the whole time. I slept through every algebra class I had in all of high school. I'm really good at math, so I just wrote the tests and passed, and it didn't matter. I got more value out of sleeping through those classes than I would have been staying awake. Doodle in your classes, and you will, crack your art book, sit in the back, crack your art book open, figure out art stuff. Like, oh no, I only got a 65 in pre-calc. What will I do? I passed the course, I'll never use it again. Good time, right? Doodle in fucking class if that's your passion. Where are we? 40 bucks?
45. Sell the thing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, who's in charge?
Please sell the thing.
Please sell the thing. That's nice. I want to tell more stories.
Oh dear.
45 going once, 45 going twice. Sold! Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Random collection of manga, volume 2 of Karikano, volume 1 of Can't Win With You, volume 12 of Sorcerer Hunters, volume 1 of Saint Marie. We are selling this because someone found a stack of them with the label free outside the door.
$5.
5. Once, twice, sold for 5.
I knew it would pay off eventually. Always walking with $5.
So while we're dealing with money here, so